Let's go, champ. What's good with YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. I want to talk about this back and forth going on with Caleb Plant and my man David Benavidez. This has been going on for a while though, but here recently it's cranked back up. And Caleb Plant said, "You can't F with me, fat boy." The first bad blood I seen between the two was Benavidez, David Benavidez's brother. I believe he came to the facility that Caleb Plant was training, and they were having words with Caleb Plant and his trainer. You know, eventually they got into a little scuffle. David Benavidez was there. He was in the background, so I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But ever since then, David Benavidez, man, I said, I just want to beat him up. Even recently, he's saying title or no title, I just want to put my hands on this dude and really beat him up. He said he don't like him. He's a bitch, and he just want to get her in the ring with him and thump his head, you know, wipe his nose. I like that fight. I like that fight. Now, I know David Benavidez has David Lemieux coming up, but, you know, David Benavidez should run through David Lemieux, but we just never know. And I believe Caleb Plant, I don't know if he's going to have a fight here coming up soon, but I want to see that fight. I really want to see that fight. If we can't get Demetrius Andrade, if we can't get, you know, Canelo fight, which we won't see, if we can't get the Charlo fight, then why not Caleb Plant? I can tell you this, though, man. I do think that David Benavidez would beat Caleb Plant, but I won't sleep on Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? He is pillow-fisted, mind you. So I know he's not knocking David Benavidez out. And I'm a firm believer if you can't hurt David Benavidez or keep him off you, then you're not going to beat him. And, you know, he walked through Anthony the Dog Durrell, and the dog got power. You know what I'm saying? He can knock you out with one punch. If you saw his last fight, you saw that uppercut. Definitely has way more power than Caleb Plant. So Caleb Plant isn't going to be strong enough, I think, to stay away from David Benavidez for 12 rounds. But Caleb Plant is very savvy, man. He's very slick. He has great boxing skills, counter-punching ability, great movement. He just lacks that power. He lacks the power. And he did last, 10, 11 rounds with Canelo Alvarez, which that opponent alone, Canelo, supersedes anybody that David Benavidez has fought. But styles makes fights. Now, I would definitely think that Plant learned a heck of a lot fighting and losing to Canelo Alvarez. And he can take that experience into the ring with him against David Benavidez, who's not the same fighter as Canelo Alvarez. They have totally different styles. Canelo takes forever to get started now. But he believes in his ability, and he believes in the fact that he's going to catch up with you. So he don't worry about it. But David Benavidez, he takes about 1 or 2 rounds, but after he warms up, man, he's on you. He's on you. And I just don't think that Caleb Plant is big enough or strong enough to handle David Benavidez for 12 rounds. Now, I think that he would definitely have some rounds, may even be up on the scorecards before David Benavidez finally starts to catch up with him and break him down, because neither David Benavidez isn't a strong puncher either. He isn't a one-punch knockout artist either. So he has that type of style that just breaks you down. Punches and bunches, and he just stays in front of you and he mauls you. He mauls you. But he can be flat-footed at times, and he does have his head on the center line a heck of a lot, a little too much for my taste. But at the end of the day, he always gets the job done, and he's durable. He's been dropped once. But other than that, I've never seen David Benavidez really, really hurt, you know, to the point to where he's almost out of there. Caleb Plant's just not the guy who's going to do that, hurt him, nor get him out of there. So you got a lot of back and forth going on, And Plant says you can't F with me, fat boy, but I beg to differ. I could be wrong. But let me think. Let me hold on, man. Let me think. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I believe David Benavidez would win that fight late round TKO stoppage, in my opinion, because I don't think he's got the power to render Caleb Plant unconscious with one punch. Because neither one of them are just super big punches. But David Benavidez has that mauling style, and I think he would take Caleb Plant out. But I want you to comment down below and let me know what you think about it. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here, baby. Boom!